Hello students. Today we are going to learn chapter 13 on profit and loss. In this chapter we are going to remember or learn 4 points. That is, what is cost price, what is total cost price, what is selling price, and what is how to find out the profit percent and loss percent. How many of you all do marketing and shopping for your parents? When we go to buy something, we pay money. The amount we pay and get the things are called cost price. While purchasing, while buying, all the expenses, other expenses we incurred before before we sell, like taxi fares, transport charges, labor charges, and octroi, etc., has to be added to the cost price. That is called total cost price. When we sell something, we get the money. The amount we receive, it is called selling price. Now, what is profit? If the selling price is greater than the cost price, we make a profit. That is, selling price is greater than cost price. Selling price minus cost price is equal to profit. For example, if the cost price is rupees 100, rupees 500, selling price is rupees 550. Here we see the selling price is 550 and the cost price is 500. So, selling price is greater than cost price. That is, selling price minus cost price is equal to profit. That is, 550 rupees minus 500 is equal to rupees 50. Here he has earned rupees 50 as profit. In the same way, what is loss? If the cost price is greater than the selling price, there is a loss. That is, here cost price is greater than selling price. That is, cost price minus selling price is equal to loss. For example, if the cost price of an article is rupees 500 rupees and the selling price is rupees 440 rupees, here cost price minus selling price is equal to loss. That is, 500 rupees minus 440 rupees, there was a loss of 60 rupees. To find out the profit and loss, it is very, very easy. That is, we have to see whichever is greater, whether the selling price is greater or whether the cost price is greater. If the selling price is greater, we make a profit. If the cost price is greater than the selling price, we make a loss. Now, in the second part of this same chapter, we are going to learn how to find out the percentage of profit and percentage of loss. First of all, what is meant by percentage? Percentage is a word originated from the Latin term percent. Per means each. Cent means 100. Percentage means per 100. That is out of 100. The best example what I would like to give you is, did you see the snake and ladder board? It has 100. It has 100 square boxes. Each one square box is one part of 100. That is, supposing by playing, if you have reached 15th box, That means you are part of 15 out of 100. That is 15% of the box you have covered. Supposing while playing, if you have reached 49th box of the board, that means you have reached 49th part of 100. That is 49%. We see numerous percentage examples in our day-to-day life. In the report card, in the progress card, we see your marks are marked in the percentage. When we keep the battery for the recharge, we see that the battery shows how much percentage of the battery is charged in percentage. In the banks also, when we go, we see the banks giving interest for loan, how much percent they charge interest for loans on vehicle and education in percentage. They also give interest in percentage for our savings. This sign represents the symbol percentage. This sign represents the symbol percentage. The percentage is a number or a ratio that is expressed in the form of fraction. For example, if we say 15%, that is 15 upon 100. This can be written in decimal point also, 0.15%. If we say 75%, that is 75 part of 100 is equal to, we can represent this in the decimal form as 0.75%. Let us now go back to the sums which we have worked out previously and see how to find out the percentage or sums which we have already worked out. Here we see the profit is, what to do is, we should express the ratio of the profit to the cost price and obtain an equation to solve this problem. What we have to do is, we don't know what is the percentage of 15. So let us assume the percentage to be X. This X of percentage is out of 100. Therefore, X out of 100 is equal to, the actual profit is 50. We have to remember one thing, children, that profit percent is always calculated on the cost price, and the cost percent is also always calculated on the cost price. Here we see the profit, what he earned, that 50 rupees is on the cost price. That is 50 upon 500. Now you see X upon 100 is equal to 50 upon 500. X is equal to 50 upon 500. We have to shift this 100 this side, because this 100 is dividing this side. If we shift this side, it will multiply 100. If you have any confusion, just put a line like this and put 1 below the denominator. Now we'll try to cancel this. 0, 0 cancel here, 0, 0 cancel here, 5 goes 1 time, 5 goes 10 times. That means he has earned a profit of 10%. In the same way, let us also find out the loss percent. Here the loss is 60 rupees. Loss is equal to rupees 60. Loss percent is equal to, we have to find out the loss percent. Let the loss percent be, let us assume the loss percent to be Y. This Y is out of 100. Is equal to, actual loss is 60. This loss he incurred on the cost price, that is 500 rupees. That is 60 upon 500. So now we have to see y upon 100 is equal to 60 upon 500. Y is equal to, the 100 is dividing here. If you shift this side, it will multiply. Put a line that is 0, 5 will go one time, 5 will go 12%. 12. This is, he incurred a loss of 12%. Now, it is very easy, children. First, we have to find out the profit or loss by seeing whether the selling price, if the selling price is greater than the cost price, if we minus the cost price from the selling price, we will get the profit. To find out the profit percent is always calculated on the cost price. That is, we have to assume the profit percent as X, that X is upon 100 is equal to actual profit earned upon cost price. Then we have to simplify that equation, then we'll get the percentage. In the same way, the loss also, if the cost price is more than the selling price, we'll get a loss. Actual loss. This is very easy to calculate, and loss percentage, what we have to assume the percentage as Y, that is Y upon 100 is equal to 60 upon 500. 60 is the actual loss. He incurred that loss over cost price, that is 500 rupees. When we shift 100 this side, when we cancel, we get 12%. I want to work out a sum for you all. Seema brought some vegetables from the market for rupees 800. She paid rupees 40 for transport and sold the vegetables for rupees 966. Did she make profit or loss? What was the percentage? Here we see the cost price of vegetables is rupees 800. Transportation charges, as I already previously explained, all other expenses incurred before selling the good, we have to add it to the cost price, then we will get the total cost price. Here she only spent 40 rupees towards transportation. That we have to add it to the cost price. That is 840 rupees. This is the total cost price. Sometimes they give only one other expenses. Sometimes they will give many expenses like labor charges. If it is a field or a farmer, he spends many other things apart from the cost price of the seeds. That is, he spends the amount on the fertilizers, he spends amount on the pesticides, or on the traveling, on the labor charges. All these other expenses have to be added to the cost price, then we will get the total cost price. Whatever is given in the question and other expenses before selling the good, we have to add it to the cost price to get the total cost price. Here the total cost price is 840 rupees. She sold the vegetable for selling price of vegetable rupees 966. Here we see the selling price is greater than the cost price. That is, selling price is greater than the cost price. That is, selling price minus cost price is equal to profit. That is, 966 rupees minus rupees 840, we get rupees 124. This 124 is the profit she earned on 840. It is not 800, it is on the total cost price. Now, how to find out the profit percent? As I told you before, the profit percent is always calculated on the cost price. Here the profit percent is X. Let the profit percent be X. This X is, we are assuming it, this X percentage is out of 100. That is X upon 100. Okay. The actual profit she earned is 126. As I already told, this 126 she earned out of 840 here, and shift this 100 this side. Here the 100 is dividing. If you shift this side, it will multiply. Just push one below 100 so that you will never get confused. So let us do the cancellation. 0, 0 cancel. 2 will go in this 5 times. 2 will go in this 42 times. Now you see 42 will go 1 time. Here it will go 3 times. That is, don't forget to multiply all the remainders in the numerator. 5 into 3 is 15%. Seema earned, actually what the question was, what did she make? Profit or loss? She made a profit of rupees 126. What was the percentage? The percentage is 15%. Is it clear, children? Once again, I just want to repeat it. With this chapter will get over. So I want to repeat this. Profit and loss. If the selling price is greater than the cost price, that is selling price minus cost price is profit. And how to find out the profit? Profit is nothing but the ratio of the profit we have to find out on the cost price. Here you see profit is 50 rupees. That is, we have, this is the actual profit she earned on 500 rupees. If you want to find out the profit percent, we have to assume it as X. And X upon 100 is equal to 50 upon 500. If you shift 100 this side, 0, 0 will get cancelled. 5 will go in 15, 10 times. That means she has earned 10% profit. In the same way, we have to calculate the loss percentage also. For that, first we have to see whether the cost price is greater or selling price is greater. If the cost price is greater, that is definitely she is in the loss. In the same way, if other expenses are there, we have to add all those expenses to the cost price so that we will get the total cost price. Then we have to find out whether it is a profit or loss. If the selling price is greater, it will be definitely a profit. If the cost price is greater, it will be a loss. To find out the percentage, we have to follow the same rules. To assume the profit percent as X, that is X upon 100 is equal to actual profit upon cost price. If we simplify this equation, we will get 15%. Next time, children, we are going to meet with one more new chapter. Thank you.